My name is Dr. Barbara Harris Combs. I serve as chair of the Department of Sociology and Criminal Justice at Kennesaw State University. So Black Studies is important, one, because race is so central to the story of the modern world. And so for me, it is important, and you may have heard the quote, if you're going to tell a story, you need to tell a complete story. Unfortunately, race has been used as one of those organizing systems to exclude some people. So it is really important for us to tell that story of the role that race has played in organizing our society, and the role that race still continues to play in society. I understand and appreciate that, particularly at this time in the world, there are so many stimuli coming at people, and we need shorthand ways to make decisions. Those shorthand ways are often based upon stereotypes. Stereotypes are assumptions that we make about the other. And from my perspective as a sociologist, I also know that theoretical frameworks matter in terms of our interactions with each other.
I think in media, a lot of Black women are portrayed, like in TV shows, they're usually like the token Black friend. They're funny. And you don't really see like them go beyond that. They're just like the funny token Black friend.
There are some controlling images of Black women. Black woman as angry Black woman is a kind of modern day iteration of Sapphire. Sapphire is a sassy Black woman, but you have also the idea of the mammy, this idea of Black women as being other than sexual beings. The Black woman as a Jezebel was perceived as, well, look at her, you know, she's throwing herself at, at white men, or using her sexuality in such a way as to entice. And it's important to me to be in this position in order to give kind of a living counter argument to those prevailing and controlling images.
Being raised in majority white areas, I wasn't really used to like typical Black stereotypes. Like I never really heard of that or even like thought about it. But then when I moved to like areas that were majority Black, I was like, oh, I don't really fit in here. And because I wasn't raised on it. I got called whitewashed a lot. So I felt like in order to fit into like the typical stereotype, I used to like act more not really in my character.
The stereotypes, those controlling images, they are very easily internalized, especially when transmitted through the dominant society, dominant culture. You do start to think, oh gosh, maybe it is me. And so you have to, again, go through the extra time and attention to go through all of these rituals to make sure that you are conforming to those kind of normative expectations about how people, should behave and look and dress.
I think stereotypes did used to affect me more when I was younger. Just being told like how I was acting like wasn't typical Black girl.
There are lots of ways to be Black. I think sometimes it becomes very hard to just be yourself and to be comfortable with just being yourself. Also, I will admit that there are harms that we inflict upon each other as well, and so there is work to be done, but I'm very clear that racism, those isms, the ills, are the root of it all. I would encourage empathy. I would encourage listening, because laughter is one of those coping mechanisms that many of us have used to navigate these spaces that are often hostile to us.